All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that is incredibly simple on the surface, but honestly, structurally brilliant. I mean, we've all scrolled past those raw, hyper-viral clips of kids just playing neighborhood games, right? But have you ever actually stopped to wonder why they hold our attention so completely? Well, today, we're decoding the anatomy of a viral hit. We're going to look specifically at the timeline of a massively successful piece of content called Playground Chronicles, Duck Walks, and Slap Challenges. And we're going to deconstruct exactly how a seemingly basic playground challenge manages to capture so much human attention. So, right out of the gate, literally in the first 47 seconds, the creator introduces this huge crowd of kids, establishes a friendly rapport, and creates high energy right off the bat. And, this is the foundation for the whole shebang. Before a single rule is even explained, before any games are played, the creator hooks you with this pure, unfiltered childhood connection. It's chaotic, it's loud, and it's just so authentic. In our digital age where absolutely everything feels overproduced, hitting the audience with this kind of explosive, genuine energy is a total magnet. You're not just watching a game anymore, you're suddenly hanging out in their neighborhood.
To see how this viral engine actually ticks, here is our roadmap for the explainer. First, setting the high-energy hook. Then, the Duck Walk Challenge. Next, the blindfolded slap game. And finally, community and wrapping up. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. Setting the high-energy hook.
Okay, so check out how this time is distributed. The creator structures the pacing perfectly to maximize retention. We start with an intro of just 47 seconds, nice and quick. Then, Game 1 asks for about 3 minutes of our time. Game 2 stretches out to well over 5 minutes, dominating the content all the way from the 3:46 mark to 9:10. And finally, a rapid-fire outro of under a minute wraps it all up. This is a literal masterclass in pacing. That brief, explosive hook we just talked about, it demands almost zero of your time up front, but delivers massive energy, effortlessly bridging you right into the longer core games.
Moving right along to Section 2, the Duck Walk Challenge.
The mechanics of this first physical race are just wonderfully absurd. Step 1, the kids have to reach through their legs and hold their own ears. Step 2, they have to waddle in this ridiculously awkward position all the way to a finish line. Step 3, and this is absolutely crucial, don't cheat. The host isn't just standing there holding a camera, they're actively playing the role of a strict, eagle-eyed referee. They're monitoring the kids, calling out these hilarious waddling mistakes, catching cheaters in real time. Actually, it's this interactive hosting style that keeps you, the viewer, so engaged. And then, step 4, cross the finish line and win. It's visually ridiculous, right? Just wonderful chaotic energy.
So what is all this grueling physical exertion actually for? What's the big payoff? The ultimate prize for winning this challenge is exactly one juice or ice ball. That's it, one single juice ball. It is never about the monetary value of the reward. And this hilariously reveals how even the absolute smallest, most microscopic physical rewards can drive massive competitive energy and just sheer determination among kids. For us, watching, seeing these participants fight tooth and nail for a single ice ball adds this fantastic layer of humor and endearment to the whole thing.
Now here is where the absolute genius of this viral structure reveals itself. Think about it. Game 1 was all about kinetic physical exertion, right? Fast-paced, chaotic, racing to a clear finish line. But Game 2, it pivots into something entirely different. It's psychological, it's stationary, it relies entirely on anticipation and deduction. This brilliant shift in format guarantees you won't get bored. You get the loud, fast-paced action up front, which perfectly primes your brain for the fascinating, slower psychological shift we were about to see.
Which brings us to Section 3, the blindfolded slap game.
Let me walk you through this incredibly suspenseful loop because it's actually brilliant. Step 1. One person faces forward with a blindfold on or just squeezing their eyes shut, totally vulnerable. Step 2. Someone in the crowd behind them gives them a tap or a slap on the back. Step 3, the blindfolded person turns around and has to use pure deduction, reading faces, hunting for guilty smirks, to guess exactly who hit them. And Step 4, here's the kicker, the penalty. If they guess incorrectly, they have to face forward and get tapped again. It's this constant, looming threat of a repeated penalty that keeps everyone, the kids playing and us watching at home, completely on the edge of our seats.
And get this single game accounts for over 5 minutes of pure suspense and deduction. From the 3:46 mark to 9:10, the content literally stays locked on this one stationary guessing game. It dominates the runtime. Why? Because psychological anticipation holds human attention far longer than a quick physical race. As viewers, we're right there trying to guess who the culprit is alongside the blindfolded kid, right? We're scanning the micro-expressions in the crowd. The creator knows that once they've hooked you with the fast-paced intro and the goofy physical race, your brain is fully locked in to solve this stationary mystery.
And that takes us to our final stop, Section 4, Community and Wrapping Up. The outro lasts less than a minute, specifically from 9:11 to 9:58, but it executes two critical functions just flawlessly. First up, a quick check. Did everyone have fun? The host checks in with the kids, letting the laughter and joy kind of wash over the group. It grounds the content right back into the reality of a real-world local community. It reminds you, hey, these are just neighborhood kids having an absolute blast. Second, it seamlessly transitions into the call to action, reminding viewers to like, subscribe, and share. And because you've just spent nearly 10 minutes smiling along with this community, you're highly primed to actually engage with that request.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a provocative question. Why do the simplest games make the most captivating entertainment? I mean, we didn't look at some multi-million-dollar Hollywood production today. We looked at a juice ball, a blindfold, and a group of kids playing in the dirt. Yet, the mechanics of pacing, anticipation, and community we just decoded are genuinely world-class. It speaks volumes about human behavior, timeless nostalgia, and the universal sociology of playground games. Sometimes, the most magnetic thing in the world is just pure, unscripted joy. Thank you so much for joining me today, and keep looking for the brilliant structure hiding right behind the simple things.